videos were shot in 1967 and 1968. The first portion was off the coast of Vietnam. There was no combat video in here. This was all the times when we weren't at general quarters. This is the coastline of Vietnam. We're kind of far out right now. That's why everybody's cleaning the deck and working outside. This is still just running off the coast of Vietnam. This island and some of the other islands in this area were the Vietnamese like to use those to set up gunnery sites. Or the Viet Cong rather. Just everyday stuff, using fire hoses to pipe things down when we're not working. This is a helicopter coming in. These were used to drop off and pick up our mail, and also to drop off and pick up passengers. When they would come in, we would be traveling at full speed. We're traveling like 35-40 miles an hour right now. Picking up and dropping off passengers and mail. We did have one helicopter come above us like this, had an engine failure and crashed into the ocean behind us. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but they lost the helicopter and our mail, obviously. That's taking the mail. That might be sea bags. It could be either somebody's personal belongings or that could be mail. I see they got guys going on there, so it could have been either one. I think this time they're taking 3 people out. Those are 2 enlisted men. The next passenger is either an officer or a chief petty officer. He's wearing the khakis. And that's how you get on and off a ship. I'm not sure where this is. This still could be the Vietnamese coastline, or it could be coming into China. I think it may be coming into China. Sorry about the shaky film. These videos are over 50 years old. It must still be over Vietnam because that's a fighter jet flying over. And of course, from one scene to the next, it could be 2 days later because I just pick up the camera and start shooting, so it didn't give timestamps back in those days. This is down in the engine room. This is a tender oiler that would use, they bring fuel to us. That's what these hoses are. And we'd take fuel, and those other lines were used to send food or movies or people over. This is on top of the mountain there in Hong Kong, China. I got these movies out of sequence somehow, but this was on top of the mountain. There was a park up there. There was buildings up there, a temple. I think this was some kind of temple. That's back in coming into the harbor in Hong Kong. That's what we call junks. And this here would be coming into the Hong Kong harbor. That's just another commercial ship coming in at the same time we are. Chinese would have gun emplacements up on these mountains, and they'd like to aim their guns at us as we came through. This is an ASROC missile launcher. This is a Chinese fishing boat. An airplane coming into Hong Kong airport, and this is Hong Kong harbor. These kids here we'd throw money in the water, and they'd dive down and get the coins. This is going up a tram. This is on top of the mountain. This thing went up 45 degrees on a cable. And looking down right now into the city of Hong Kong. This is in probably 1967. That's me having a cold beer, as usual. This must have been 67. I was still 2 stripes. This is a spring up on top of the mountain there in Hong Kong. A friend of mine that went with us. This was down in the city of Hong Kong. This obviously is back out at sea again. That was the name of my ship, the USS BAUSELL. What they call it, a destroyer class ship. And this is going back off the coast of Vietnam again. That was just playing with the camera. That's from the bow of the ship. And this is another instance of taking fuel and supplies on from a tanker.